So our 25th year is a celebration of our transformational impact. It's a celebration that this experiment, it has worked. It's a model for all children to be able to have an opportunity for a rigorous, high-quality education. So in this 25th year, we're excited to continue the work so more children can have opportunities that the Preuss Scholars have had for the past 25 years and many years to come.
I think the 25th anniversary of Preuss School is the fulfillment of a dream come true. Not just my dream, but the dream of thousands of parents in our community wanting the best for their kids and their family.
Our promise is that if you do the work, we'll work just as hard as you to get that dream to be fulfilled.
We should be finding the brightest, the most enthusiastic, people whose opportunity gets quenched by their circumstance, and we should help them climb up. We should give them a hand.
And so Preuss was created for first-generation scholars who live below the poverty level to be the first in their families to graduate from college.
I came to the U.S. with my family when I was about 5 years old as refugees. We were low income. No one in my family had ever gone to college before.
So my parents, they're immigrants from Mexico. I was going to be the first person to go to college from the family, and that was always pretty much the expectation. What we didn't know was how we were going to pay for college or where I would be able to go.
We have well over 1,000 alumni throughout the United States now that are products of the Preuss School and still counting. And that starts to have impact.
If I didn't have Preuss, it's hard to imagine what my life would have been like. I grew up in a pretty rough neighborhood. There was a lot of violence in the neighborhood, and Preuss was an escape from that. I don't know if I would have had the opportunity. I don't know if I would have gone to college. My parents didn't know anything about college, neither did anybody around us.
One chancellor asked me early on, what would be a measure of success? And from some magical place, I said, if we got 40% of our students into universities and colleges, I would consider that a success. Well, as you know, nearly 100% of Preuss graduates attend universities and colleges around the country.
Currently, I do government affairs. I started helping a state senator, advising on policy and natural resources, education, and now I do policy, analyzing state policy for the County of San Diego.
I interned at the San Diego Diplomacy Council. I've worked for 2 members of Congress. And because of Preuss, I've done things that I could never imagine doing.
I think I get very emotional when I think about my niece and my nephew and their future, because everything was so uncertain for me. Knowing that there is a whole support network, and now I've gone through this experience, and so I feel I have that to offer for my niece and nephew.
I'd like to think that I've lived up to the Preuss Promise and my parents' sacrifice. Through my work in Congress and my work at the Diplomacy Council, I've been able to hopefully inspire younger generations to be involved in their communities, to be leaders in their communities.
I think a group of us determined that the real issue is the quality of education low-income youngsters receive. And we wanted to make a difference. We wanted to build a model, an image of what urban education could be. And 25 years later, I modestly say we've been successful.
I remember going through 6th grade classrooms and I asked them, why are you here? They raise their little hands and they say, I plan to go to college. I plan to be the first in my family to graduate. And while that's really distinct and transformative, it's even more so transformative when I hear them in 11th grade say that not only am I going to college, but I now have a voice that's impactful, a voice that can change the world. And I think that's the most transformative thing to me when I see that light come on in their eyes to know that they can make a difference in the world.
Thank you for preparing me for college.
Thank you for my teachers.
Thank you for supporting me and my family. Thank you for making my dreams come true.
Thank you for giving me opportunities.
Thank you for showing me that people care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Preuss!